Hello guys, so this is lecture 2 of basic electrical engineering. uh, Today's topic is free electrons. Okay, in last video we have studied up to valence electron. So this topic is also related to valence electron. So what is valence electron? We know the electron in a particle. Suppose look here, we are assuming this one is one particle, atom of one particle. Okay, one any particle atom, this one. Inside we know proton and neutron. Okay, and outside this orbits electrons. Okay, in these orbits there are electrons are there. So valence electron, we know last orbit electrons, means suppose this is the last orbit. Okay, outermost orbit or last orbit, whatever we can say, the number of electrons in the electrons present in the outermost orbit, okay, of any atom is called valence electron. Here how many valence electron? 1 2 3 4. Okay, these valence electrons can easily removed or detached from the atom, because like it's like nature of atom. Like inside look here, this atom has 1 2 3 4 orbit. Okay, every orbit has new electrons. Nearest orbit of the nucleus part. Okay, this one is nucleus part where proton and neutron are there. So nearest orbit of the nucleus has the neutrons are so tightly bounded. Okay, the neutrons present in the nearest orbit of the nucleus are tightly bounded, okay, or attached. And if we go outer orbit slowly one by one, so this orbit, the second orbit has less, the electrons are less compared to, lessly bound compared to this number one orbit. Okay, it goes like that. And the outermost orbit, it has the lowest bound, okay, between the electrons. It's most lessly bound. So that is why the electrons on the outermost orbits, that is why the electrons of the outermost orbits can easily detached or removed. So these free electrons, these electrons which are easily can be which easily can be detached or removed from the atom are called free electron. But there is one thing is, not all the valence electrons are free electrons. Okay, some of them, some of the most of the valence electrons are free electron, but not all of them. So in last video we have like identified conductor, insulator and semiconductor with the number of valence electron. Here also we will do the same thing with free electrons. Okay, suppose in a particle the at any particle has so many atom in it. Okay, so large number of free electrons means, suppose look, this silver has so many free electrons in its or last orbit of atom, or we can directly say that silver has large number of free electrons. So this when there is large number of free electrons, that is called that that particular thing is called object or anything, that is called conductor. Okay, best conductor is silver, then copper, then gold, but mostly used conductor is copper, because it's less cost